o no?
Pues a las pruebas me remito.
A ver si es cierto te toca.
Pues vale. No, espérate tantito, pues si todo es con calma. Ahora sí, viene.
¿Quién?
Que viene la cuerda.
Ah, bueno. Pero te voy a demostrar que perdí nada más porque tú hacías trampas.
No es cierto, ¿qué? Payaso.
Porque estabas moviendo la cuerda muy quedito.
¡Ay, sí, tú!
Quedito. Y lo haces a propósito. Y así cualquiera pierde. Y luego me...
¡Cállate, que me desespero!
Es que no me tienes paciencia.
¡No! ¿Y vas a echar la cuerda, sí o no?
Sí la voy a echar.
Bueno, pues, adelante.
Pues ni modo que atrás.
¡Que te vas a echar la cuerda para que yo brinque!
Bueno, pero no te enojes.
Bueno, pues no me hagas enojar y me echas la cuerda.
Ya voy.
¡Que pare! ¡No más! ¿Cómo cuántas llevo yo?
¿Cómo cuentas qué?
¿Pero cuántas veces estoy brincando de aquí? ¿No me simpatizas? ¡Y dame mi cuerda! ¡Ya te dejo jugar!
No te doy nada.
¡No me das nada! ¡Pobre de ti si no me das nada!
No te doy nada.
No me- Tenía que ser el Chavo.
Fue sin querer queriendo.
Fue sin querer queriendo. ¡Toma! No te vayas que no porque... Vete, Chavo, seguí jugando. No seas así, nada más de... ¡Suelta esa cuerda! Es mía. ¡Pero la pierna es mía! ¡Pero la cuerda es mía! Además ya...
Buenas tardes.
¿Ahora también me va a decir que es usted inocente?
¿Inocente? No. Yo soy Ramón. Ahora, si me permite explicarle yo.
Vámonos, tesoro. No te juntes con esta chusma.
Sí, mami. Chusma, chusma.
Papá,
¿Qué cosa?
pisaste tu sombrero.
¿Y qué?
Que si lo has traído puesto te descalabras.
¿Qué estás haciendo con mi cuerda?
No es tu cuerda, es mi cuerda porque me la encontré amarrada a la escalera.
Pues sí es mía, porque yo la amarré a la escalera y además no te la empresto.
Pues yo tengo una paleta y no te doy.
Al cabo que no me importa porque yo tengo dinero para ir a comprar todas las paletas a la tienda de la esquina.
Pero, no paletas como esta porque esta paleta no la venden en la tienda de la esquina.
¿Quién dice que no?
Yo lo digo.
A ver.
A ver al cine.
Al cabo que sí las venden porque yo las he visto.
Pues no es cierto porque...
Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're doing something absolutely fascinating. We are going to reconstruct a chilling 1998 mystery entirely from archived case files, official records, and documentary evidence. I mean, I am literally obsessed with how we can take raw data and piece together a timeline of something that has baffled investigators for decades. We're going to map out exactly what happened when 7 college friends walked into the Cherokee National Forest and simply never came out.
And the whole thing kicks off with a single discovery. 3 full months after this group disappeared, a park maintenance worker stumbled on a battered, mud-covered Sony Hi8 camcorder. It was just wedged right between 2 rocks near a drainage culvert. The battery? Completely dead. The casing was cracked, the lens was totally shattered, but miraculously, the tape inside was perfectly intact. Honestly, this one busted piece of technology is the absolute key to our entire timeline today.
Okay, let's dive into this, because that tape held the last known moments of 7 human beings. It had the fun stuff, laughter, a campfire, a hike through the woods, but it also held 15 final, terrifying minutes. So what exactly did this camera capture before it got wedged into those rocks? To really understand the footage, we've got to understand exactly who was holding the camera.
Section 1. The Last Summer Trip.
Before we try to analyze the degraded, grainy footage at the very end of the tape, we need to zoom out a bit. We need to look at who these people actually were before all the panic set in. So these were 7 college friends in late August 1998, just taking one last trip before the fall semester pulled them all apart. We've got Tyler Hayes, 21, the methodical planner. He's actually the one who brought his dad's camcorder. Then there's Drew Callahan, pretty much his total opposite. Super impulsive, confident, always the one behind the wheel. Drew's girlfriend, Katie Monroe, rode shotgun. Then we have Emily Ward, a really quiet journalism major who tended to notice the little things. And her roommate, Brianna, whose constant, funny commentary makes the early parts of the tape feel so alive. Finally, we've got Jordan McCoy, the tall, patient outdoors expert who planned out the route, and his girlfriend, Leah Parsons, who was actually on her very first camping trip ever. The early footage shows all these distinct personalities perfectly at ease, just laughing at a gas station near Tellico Plains.
So where were they headed? Their destination was a decommissioned fire lookout tower up on a ridge called Black Hollow. Now, this wasn't on any official trail map. Jordan had actually found it deep on an online hiking forum. The group followed his lead straight into the thick underbrush, hiking about 3 miles in. And right here is a really crucial detail caught on tape. As the daylight starts to fade on that first day, the footage shows Tyler checking his compass and frowning. He mutters that the reading is off, kind of guessing it might be magnetic interference from the rocks. But, they keep going anyway.
Section 2. A forest without a trace. And this brilliantly illustrates how fast normalcy can just totally unravel. We shift from a fun weekend trip right into a massive missing persons investigation over just 4 days. Look, they were supposed to be back Sunday evening. When Monday rolls around and no one shows up, it's brushed off, right? Maybe they stayed an extra night, maybe they had car trouble. But by Tuesday, the parents are in a full-blown panic. Drew's mom can't reach his cell. Emily's bed hasn't been slept in. So by Wednesday, the police are notified, and search teams arrive at the trailhead.
500,000. That is the massive number of acres in the Cherokee National Forest. We're talking 500,000 acres of dense canopy, uneven ridgelines, and these narrow valleys where sound just completely gets swallowed up. Within 24 hours, this massive grid is swarming. You've got helicopters flying low over the treetops, tracking dogs brought in from 3 different counties, and park rangers scouring the brush. It is just an overwhelming scale of search operations.
Yet, despite that massive search effort, here is what they found at the trailhead. All 3 of the group's vehicles were parked exactly where they'd been left. Clean, undamaged, and completely locked. Inside Drew's Jeep, police found maps, a disposable camera, and Katie's purse. In Tyler's Honda, there were extra clothes, snacks, and a spare fuel canister just stacked neatly in the back. No broken glass, literally no signs of panic or a hurried exit. It was as if 7 people simply walked away from their cars and evaporated right into the green shadows.
In fact, in those critical first weeks, right before 2 straight days of hard rain washed away absolutely all the scent trails, searchers found only one physical trace, a single mud-caked hiking boot. It was found near a creek, about 4 miles from the cars. Investigators matched it to stills from the early tape, confirming it belonged to the novice camper, Leah Parsons. And that was it, just one single boot.
Section 3. The recovered camcorder. So, after the trail goes completely cold, investigators finally power up the tape from that incredible discovery 3 months later. Past the gas station laughs and the warm campfire footage, they hit the final 15 minutes.
It's pitch dark, heavily degraded, and super unstable. First, the camera begins to swing wildly. You can hear rapid footsteps and heavy breathing. Someone is moving fast.